What's going on, everybody? This is David. Welcome back to the channel. As always, hey, take a minute before you do anything, hit the like button, hit the share button, and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. I really appreciate it. And as always, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research. But hey, in today's video, I'm going to show you how I made $500 in 5 minutes using the stock market. That's right, $500 in 5 minutes, all by using the stock market. So, without further ado, let's jump right into it. Today we had a green day in the market, and for those who follow my channel, know that I do have a little side hustle with the stock market, right? Dividend income, cover call income. Well, today I'm going to show you 3 transactions we made in less than 5 minutes that made us over $500. So this was rolling over cover calls. So let's jump right into it and see what those transactions were. So like I said, the market was green today, and I probably opened up my account at about 3:30, just because I was working all day. And I saw an opportunity to roll some cover calls. So let's take a look at these cover calls that we rolled today. And we're starting here, and just the brief description, right? To sell cover calls, you do have to have 100 shares of a particular stock. And in this case, we have 100 shares of Google, we have 100 shares of Amazon, we have 100 shares of Apple. And today, with it being a green market, we saw opportunity to roll 3 cover calls to generate some premium. So let's see how we did on each cover call. The first one, you see today's date, which was the 16th. We rolled a Google cover call, and it gives you the expiration dates here, and it's the amount, right? We had to close out by buying, then we sold a cover call. It's basically we rolled a cover call. So by closing out, we paid a price of $12.7468, but by selling a cover call, rolling that cover call, we made $15.29.32 in premium, right? So you take the difference of that, your net, we made $254 off this transaction. That probably took less than a minute to roll a cover call. Remember, I just opened my computer at 3:30, 30 minutes left to go in the market, and saw these opportunities. So Amazon, you see the transaction here. We bought to close out a transaction for October 17th call. We sold a cover call, sold a call November 21st. You see the difference between the two? That gave us a premium of $113.64 that we received immediately in the account. And then last but not least, Apple. You see we had October 17th. And basically, we rolled down our price from $200 to $215, and the difference between those transactions was $149.64. So we received that premium right up front, right then and there. And like I said, in less than 5 minutes, we just sum up the total here: $517.92 that we received in premium just from these 3 transactions. And that's the power of generating income by selling cover calls. That's why I was in a rush to try to hurry up and get 100 shares of Apple. If you guys have been following the channel, you can always go back and see how I gave you guys updates on my journey to 100 shares of Apple, because I did want to turn around and sell cover calls. And now that I'm getting a little better as far as selling cover calls, I'm able to generate quite a bit of income with cover calls each month. So this is just another arsenal to have. It's just a side income. I think that's the most I made in one day just from selling cover calls, $500. But the opportunity presented itself, and I took advantage of it. So once again, that's $517 in cover call income in less than 5 minutes. So what I want to do here is also just jump right over to my little spreadsheet to show you where we stand with our cover call and our dividend income so far in 2025, and just to show you how these little side hustles in the stock market dividend income, cover call income. If you're a trader, things of that nature is ways to make money in the stock market. So let's jump right into it here. Let's just see where we stand so far for the year as far as our cover call income. And here we are, right? So far in 2025, cover call income, we've made $3,889.76 just in cover call income alone. And in the month of June, this is our highest month ever. We've already eclipsed $1,600 in cover call income, $1,614.04, and we just halfway through the month of June. So the more I'm getting comfortable with cover calls and how to play defense when it's time to play defense, how to play offense when it's time to play offense, this number is just going to continue to increase. So you saw last month we was kind of quiet in May with $398.78. April we had our biggest month at that time, which was $1185.09. So overall, year to date in cover call income, we've generated $3,889.76. You add that with the dividend income so far we received up to this point, which is $4,381.25. Our total income, this is just I'm barely doing anything, right? Total income from dividend income and cover call income is $8,271.01. Basically passive income along with my regular shares that continue to grow as the market goes up. So that's $8,271.01 in total income from dividends and cover calls so far year to date in 2025. So I'm anxious to see how we're going to end the year. I did not expect this much in cover call income, but as you continue to learn and continue to see different things, you kind of hone in on your skill set, and you start making little adjustments here and there to maximize your efforts. So I'm looking at, we halfway through the year, we had $8,000. We could very well, it's a stretch, but we can very well generate $20,000 in income from dividend and cover call income by the time the year is up, and that would be amazing. Right, so that'll put us well on our way to our goal of financial freedom, right? So, but $8,271.01, and we still have 6 more months to go. Your dividend income is coming in. Dividend income gets reinvested. You're able to generate more shares, and that's going to continue to increase over time. So, but anyway. So far, year to date, $8,271.01. Of that, $3,889.76 is coming from cover call income. So, wanted to show you guys how I made a quick $500 in less than 5 minutes today in the stock market. So, feedback. Let me know in the chat what you think about that. Do you currently sell cover calls? Do you have a strategy? I follow a couple of people online on Twitter or X, whatever the case may be. And, I see them making thousands each day, thousands a week in cover call income. So, it's definitely possible. And I'm saying it firsthand for myself. So I just wanted to bring that to you. Let me know what you guys think. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I really appreciate it. And until next time, I will see you later.